All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, go ahead, Kyle.
You know, Alex, you've worked pretty hard lately. Why don't you take a day off? What do you say?
Sounds like a plan.
Welcome to the nightmare scenario. I am hosting Apex of Game Show today, fine folk.
I mean, that's fair after how last episode went.
You are a star athlete out of high school attending the university of your choice. Although you are a blue chip prospect, you still have quite a bit to learn before you get some playing time. Your task is to climb the ranks within your program and make a run at the Heisman Trophy. Collin, that is the top trophy in college football.
I am familiar with that one.
Well, good. Well, you didn't know the Outland Trophy earlier. Tonight, Apex of Game Show presents Collin Schaefer, Bubba Ace, and the debuting Flamosaurus, starring in Welcome to College Football Saturday. Except for we're filming this on a Friday.
Fire Tom.
We're probably going to go into Saturday, knowing how this always goes. I hope I'm wrong on that.
Yeah, God help us. We have an hour and 45 minutes. Anyways, roll the intro. Welcome to Apex of Game Show under new management, at least for this evening. Tonight we have three contestants. First we have Collin Schaefer.
Oh, I'm supposed to say something.
You do in fact say something, except for not the line that you're not supposed to say.
Something.
There you go. You didn't say something that you know the line at this point. It's been 35
Yes.
episodes.
Yeah.
Bubba Ace.
Wow.
Hello, peoples. Bubba Ace here.
And the man himself, Flamosaurus, in his first appearance on the show. Flame, how are you doing?
I don't know what Apex of Game Show is.
That's good. You did say you've never seen an episode, which is truly a tough scene for me to be the one hosting the episode. Well, let's get down to business. Collin, you will receive the first question tonight, and here it is. The stadium, colloquially known as the Swamp, is in what state?
That's gotta be somewhere in Florida, right?
It is, in fact, in Florida, and my parents and my sister were there last weekend in Gainesville, Florida. You have given the correct answer, and you have three picks.
We'll go with the usual 6.
6 is double your next pick.
We'll go for the 1.
1, we'll see if he made it. It's the mini board.
Nope.
Oh!
Sure didn't.
Didn't. As you know, we have 2 1s, 2 2s, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6, as well as a game over. You can pick as many times as you want until you hit the game over, or you can walk away with the points you have. Of course, double your next pick. You will double whatever you win. Try and not double 0, because people suck at this game. Go for it.
Well, 42 is the answer to everything.
And it's worth 2 points.
Okay. Let's go for 40.
Is the 6-point square. You're up to 8, which would double to 16 if you walk away now, or you can keep going.
How many game overs are there?
1.
There's just 1.
39.
39 is a whopping 1 point.
And he left with 1. So.
You know what? We'll just play it safe from here.
All right, so you will have 9 points, doubled to 18. The game over was behind square number 45. For those curious at home, 37 had 1, 38 had 5, 41 had 3, 43 had 4, and 44 had 2 for those playing along at home, which is probably like nobody, but who cares?
I'm kind of glad I stopped because 45 was about to be my next pick.
Anyways, Collin, you have 1 pick remaining.
I think you know that I'm going to round out with the 9.
And it is your first accelerator. Anyways, you end your turn on 21. Bubba, are you ready for your first question?
I believe I am.
All right. The rivalry between Texas and Oklahoma is named after what river that borders Oklahoma to the south and Texas to the north? I will say you probably should get this because I'm pretty sure Flame knows this.
I do.
Yeah, it's pretty easy for you, isn't it, Flame? I haven't got a clue. Pass.
Well, Flame, your favorite team is the Texas Longhorns. What is the answer?
There's several names that it has gone by, but I'm going to assume right now the definition, well, the one you're going by is Red River Showdown.
Yes, we were looking for the Red River. That is the correct answer for 2 picks.
Before anyone claims rig, I wrote that question long before we booked Flame for this episode.
Fire Tom Herman.
See, I thought you were going to say because I would have no clue on that one.
I mean, it is a geography question.
Also, OU still sucks.
I never would have figured that out. My life depended on it. So.
Yeah. All right, Flame, you get 2 picks.
7.
7. I tell you what, it's a special day for you, Flame, because in your first appearance on the show, in your first pick ever on the show, you get to play I Made It Up. And I actually made it up. I wrote this as well. So, Flame, I know you're a big college football fan, but it's never too quick to, it's never too early to look forward at what's to come and look ahead to basketball season. So determine if the following are actual arenas that host men's NCAA basketball teams, or if I made them up.
Can you kill me now, please? Because I know nothing about college basketball.
That's the point.
Well, you basically have a 50-50 chance on all of these.
If
so.
it makes you feel any better, since I know nothing of most of these sports and I'd easily knock it out of the park with this, not knowing does not mean they're not going to win.
Yeah, this is very fair. Anyways, the first one is the Tulip Ridge Gymnasium.
Does not exist.
Which means I made it up, huh?
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you believe it? The Fordham, I think they're the Rams. They play in the Rose Hill Gymnasium. I made it up. Next up is the Walter Pyramid.
You did not make it up.
It is, in fact, real. Alex, you said you have a story behind this place.
It hosted one of the NJPW events.
I was about to say, isn't that the place that had that NJPW show in America? One where Takahashi completely messed up his neck.
Yeah, of course, it's in Long Beach. It hosts Long Beach State. So, Flame, you're 2 for 2. Good start. We'll see if you can keep it going with the Palestra.
The Palestra. It sounds like a Pokemon.
It is not a Pokemon.
So I'm gonna assume that you made it up.
It's actually real. Not Penn State, but Penn in the Ivy League plays their games there. Next up, we have the Federer Center.
Federer Center. You did not make it up.
Except for I made it up because UMass Lowell plays in the Songas Center, which is a tennis joke because Joe Willie Songa is a tennis player and Roger Federer is a tennis player. I am as mean as Alex when I write this game. Anyways, you're 2 for 4. You need 2 more for the double or nothing. Next up is the Gallagher Octagon.
Did not make it up.
I made it up. The Gallagher Arena is where Oklahoma State plays, and Kansas State's arena is nicknamed the Octagon. So you need both of these to qualify for the double or nothing.
You see, this is why I hate every other team in the Big 12.
Yeah.
I miss A&M. Please come back, baby.
Next up is the Hornet's Nest.
You made it up.
Unfortunately, Flame, you are in rare territory, and you will not qualify for the double or nothing because it is a real arena. Sacramento State plays there. And the last one, you still can get 1 more point by guessing if it is real or not on the Little John Coliseum.
Didn't make it up.
It is real. Funny enough, because this was the pick your order question. Clemson actually plays there. And I always reveal regardless. The double or nothing would have been the Pit. If you want to play it for fun, what would you have guessed?
I don't know. You made it up.
It's actually a real arena. New Mexico plays in the Pit.
I would have guessed if it existed, it would be it would be like LSU or something, because Louisiana is basically a pit.
This is a valid point.
It's a bucket
I would have guessed
in
that
America.
it would. See, I would have been assuming that it's spelled with 2 P's and it's a Pittsburgh thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
it's
that
just
too.
One T. Anyways, 3 points for Flame. You have 1 pick.
Okay. 28.
28 is 8 points. All right, Flame, you end your turn on 11, and now you have a question to get 3 more picks. Paul Bunyan's axe is awarded each year to the winner of the rivalry game of Minnesota and what neighbor to the east?
It's Wisconsin?
Correct for 3 picks.
3.
3, amazingly, it's useful. It is the round up. We round your score to the nearest 10. You will receive 9 additional points and take you up to 20. 2 picks remaining.
I'm pretty sure that's the first time in history that is awarded the maximum number of points.
Amazing.
Bazinga.
2 picks left.
17.
17 is your first accelerator, worth 3 points. And that gives you the lead. Oh, you have 10 accelerators. Congratulations. That is a record right up there with Collin scoring 192 points on Redacted. I have redacted the name of the other thing we used to have.
Super accelerator.
I choose number 27.
That is a great choice because that is 10 points. That takes you up to 33. A great sequence of picks. Let's go now for the second cycle of questions. We go to Collin. In 2021, the Pac-12 championship will move from Levi's Stadium in San Francisco to Allegiant Stadium in what city?
Isn't that the Vegas Stadium thingy that they're building or built or whatever?
Look at you knowing NFL stadiums. That is correct for 3 picks.
24.
24 is 3 points.
Now what's funnier than 24? 25.
I had a feeling you were going there, and you've gone there for 6 points.
34.
You know, usually these happen at the start of the game, but it's happening during the 4th question of Apex of Game Show. 34 is the coin flip, but today it is called the coin toss because it's the coin toss at the start of the football game.
Let's put 4 points. Let's put 4 points up.
All right.
Let's go for tails.
Collin goes tails, and he will. I think that's a win. It looks like you can't. Yep, that's a win.
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
Collin trying to make it difficult on the new host by flipping a Canadian coin. Good job.
That was a
Anyways,
plain loony moment. I'll give to that.
That has brought you back into the lead as we go now to Bubba for his second question. And it's everyone's favorite time on the show. It's time for
Who
said
that?
That was the best
Oh,
one we've
boy.
ever had.
Look at us. On ESPN's College Game Day, this man often ridicules the week's guest for poor predictions by saying, quote, "Not so fast, my friend." Who said that?
Lee Corso.
Is correct for 3 picks. Bubba can now
Funny
have a
man.
chance to get on the board.
Indeed, and I'll start with number 13.
13 is 6 points.
There you go. 21.
21 is 5 points.
And 12.
Sorry if you can hear my dog. 12 is the dramatic reading.
Oh boy,
And
get my thinking cap
college-
on.
The college football fans out there will thoroughly enjoy this week's dramatic reading from our man, Mike Gundy. I want to talk about this article right here. If anybody hasn't read this article, I don't read it. This was brought to me by a mother of children. I think it's worth reading. Let me tell you why. I want to talk about this article. 3/4 of this is inaccurate. It's fiction, and this article embarrasses me to be involved with athletics tremendously. And that article had to have been written by a person that doesn't have a child and has never had a child that's had their heart broken and come home upset and had to deal with the child when he is upset and kick a person when he's down. If you want to go after an athlete, one of my athletes, you go after one that doesn't do the right things. You don't downgrade him because he does everything right and may not play as well on Saturday. And you let us make that decision. That's why I don't read the newspaper, because it's garbage. And the editor that let it come out is garbage, attacking an amateur athlete for doing something right. And then you want to write articles about guys that don't do the right things. Don't do things right and downgrade them. The ones who make plays. Are you kidding me? Where are we in society today? And ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at the signature moment. Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40! I'm not a kid! Write something about me or our coaches. Don't write about a kid that does everything right, that's heartbroken, and then said that the coaches said he was scared. That ain't true! And then to say we made that decision because Donovan Woods, because he threatened to transfer, that's not true! So get your facts straight. That's all I've got to say. Makes me want to puke. Bit of a long dramatic reading today, but it is a classic one. One of Alex and I's favorite moments in college football history. Good luck, Bubba. Here's the first of your 2 questions. What did Mike Gundy describe the newspaper as?
Garbage.
Is correct for the first of 5 points. What player did Mike Gundy mention because of the media criticism he received when he threatened to transfer?
Okay, I remember the first name, Donovan. The last name, Donovan Thomas or something. I can't remember the last name.
Alex, what's your call on this? Are we allowed to give partial credit in this game?
It's your show. You do what you want.
Congratulations, Bubba. I'm giving you partial credit. You're going to get 3 points for that because you got Donovan, and that's fantastic. His last name is Woods, so it's Donovan Woods. But you will receive 8 points for the dramatic reading.
Okay.
And that is the end of your turn, I believe. Yep. Next up is the audio question. Note that this could go to anyone, but Flame, this is going to start with you. Here comes the audio thing, and then you'll answer the question after. So, Flame, it should be pretty obvious that this is a fight song for a certain school. The question I am asking you is, what school does this fight song belong to?
I have vivid memories of this from 2016. It's Notre Dame.
Is correct. For 3 picks, it is in fact Notre Dame.
We were back in week 1.
I'd like to apologize to my mom if she's watching.
Does she not like Notre Dame?
No further comment.
Oh, okay.
I'd also like to apologize for something I have not said because I thought this was just a marching band for John Jacob Singleheimer Smith.
Oh, there you go.
And I just like to apologize, just so I don't feel left out.
Flame, after the apology tour of Apex of Games Exposed, you now have your 3 picks.
You know, I was going to choose 12 because it's the best Sasuke tournament, but Bubba chose it. So, Bubba, what's your favorite Sasuke tournament?
My favorite tournament was actually one that was already picked earlier, which was 17.
I'll choose 18 then.
Is your second accelerator. This one is worth 6 points.
Mine was 36.
Yay.
Not really.
Okay.
But it's not on the board. 2 picks.
5.
5 is 1 point. 1 more to go.
And in honor of Jameis Winston, I'll go with 30.
30 is 2 points.
I'm at 42. I've basically won.
There you go.
Indeed.
I see what you did there. Good job.
And C2 is basically about as many fantasy points as Jameis Winston would throw for with all the interceptions he throws. So, not too bad.
Jameis is the greatest bad quarterback of all time.
Yeah, he makes it exciting, and that's all you can hope for. Speaking of excitement, it's time for the halftime game. I'm sure I could have left the coin toss for this, but usually at the end of a half and the second half, a coach can make a big decision and go for an onside kick to start the second half and truly change the course of the game. And you three will all have the chance to do something similar, except for you're not going to be onside kicking. You all will be playing roll the dice. We'll start with third place, which means Bubba. How many dice would you like to roll?
Go big or go home, going with 3.
3 dice. Good luck.
Of course.
-8. It looked good for a second, and then a couple 3s came up. Although, to be fair, there have been worse rolls in this game, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, Collin, how many are you rolling?
2.
2 dice for Collin. And he will receive 6 points, taking you up to an even 40. Flame, how many dice would you like to roll?
I'll go with 3.
3 dice for Flame. Risky decision while in the lead. Let's see if it pays off. Oh, it does! 10 points. Well done by Flame. That will take him up to 52. And that concludes the quickest halftime game ever.
Not counting that time we fast-forwarded the entire game.
It's XFL halftime.
I mean, we still had to play Deal or No Deal.
This is fair. All right, so as you may have noticed, the first 6 questions were all college football related. We're now into general knowledge. So
good.
Have fun with
good.
not college football.
Oh, no.
Collin, here's your question. I know you're saying, oh, good, but it's a math question.
Oh, no.
If 100 degrees Celsius is 212 degrees Fahrenheit and 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, what is negative 40 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
I swear we had this conversation about Canada before. Isn't it still -40, though?
Oh, my God. You didn't even have to do any calculations or anything. Also, shout out Joe Trela. I think this was a $250,000 question, although with choices, so it was piss easy on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The correct answer
I
is
don't want that.
40.
I just feel sorry for the people in Canada who actually have that in their temperature.
This is fair. 3 picks, Collin.
23.
23 is your second accelerator, worth 6 points, and that will have the deficit between you and Flame. 2 picks to go.
15.
Well, 15 is your third accelerator, worth 12 points.
Pain.
See, you could get another accelerator. I don't know if anyone has ever gotten 3 accelerators in one turn.
19.
It is not an accelerator. It is 2 points.
Well,
Still 2 accelerators in one turn.
That
I don't
is
think it's
still
happening
good.
too often. Yeah. All right, Bubba, here's your question. While now running on ABC, Press Your Luck originally ran from 1983 to 1986 on what network?
I should know this because it's my favorite game show of all time.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna need a minute to think.
I don't want me to make you hate Press Your Luck because of a question on the show, so.
I know it's on ABC now. Oh, CBS.
Wow, it came to you and you got it for 3 picks.
26.
26 is your first accelerator.
There we go.
With 3 points. 2 more to take.
31.
31 is 7 points. taking you up to 21.
Okay, we've cleared the far left right now, so let's go ahead and clear the far right now with 36.
36 is 5 points, taking you up to 26. And
All right.
it is exactly 1/2 of Flame's score. And speaking of Flame, here is your question.
Oh boy.
Who directed Star Wars The Last Jedi in 2017 and Knives Out in 2019?
Ryan Johnson.
Is correct. After the stinker that was Star Wars The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi
Knives
is a
Out.
great movie, okay?
Oh, you're one of those people.
It's
Okay.
a bad Star Wars movie, but a great overall movie, like outside
Okay.
of Star Wars.
The
I
fact
will
that
allow
it,
as long as it's bad Star Wars.
yeah, the fact that they had to damage control so badly that I cut into the rest of the
Not
next
the worst movie ever made.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Knives Out though. Really good movie. Anyways, 3 picks for Flame.
32.
32 is double your next pick.
35.
35 is 4 points, which is doubled to 8. We have a tie ball game with 1 pick to go.
11.
Well, you're going to sit on another one. It's double your next pick.
Orange
So you will
box.
get
Orange
the classic
box. Orange
red
box.
or orange box or whatever.
Orange box. Where's the
I
orange?
think it's a red box.
Orange box. Orange
I think
box.
it's a red box. I'm not going to lie. Or is it orange? I forget.
It says
It
It
orange.
is in fact orange.
All right. Well,
We've made like 17 Valve jokes.
Oh, that's...
Oh,
I
so-
didn't realize it's a bit. All right, we have 1 round of questions to go. We'll go back to Collin one last time.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that didn't fit in the thing. We are sliding that over, I would assume.
I'm trying to slide it. There we go.
Slide to the left. Crisscross. Also known as a
Everybody
red...
clap your hands.
Also known as a redwood. This tree can also be called what name in honor of a Cherokee Native American?
Isn't that the sequoia?
That is, in fact, the sequoia. For 3 picks.
29.
29 is 4 points.
33.
Is 1 point. And more to
And-
go.
And now my master plan is complete. I'll take the 11 that I've carved out from the board. Let's go for 14 then.
Is 3 points.
Oh.
After your accelerator fun time, you now have had a turn, I must say. I just realized that if Bubba and Flame both get their questions right, we will literally have 1 square in the lightning round, therefore making this the easiest episode of Apex or Game Show ever. Go me writing the questions. Bubba, here's your question.
Okay.
Winthrop University annually holds the United States Championship for what Frisbee sport each year?
Well, as usual, have to be me, the one who gets these questions wrong.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the other questions were pretty tough. Y'all just nailed it.
This is very fair.
Yeah, they were.
Not sure if it's still called Ultimate Frisbee or it's called Disc Golf, but I'm going with like Disc Golf or Ultimate Frisbee, whatever it's called now.
Those are 2 different sports.
Yep,
Oh.
I'm gonna need
Okay,
one
then.
of those two.
Okay. Disc Golf?
Holy shit, he got it.
Oh.
Today I have learned there are 2 Frisbee sports.
10.
10 is Treasure Hunter.
Oh dear.
Hunter Unit 751?
No, different.
Oh,
Here's how
Well,
this is gonna
Hunter-
work.
Hunter is a treasure in his own way, so.
British people aren't treasure.
This is fair. So, tonight's 6 treasure options are Los Angeles, Atlanta, Oklahoma City, Baltimore, Seattle Tacoma as 1, and Cincinnati. Those keen viewers will know that these are the 6 cities that hosted American Ninja Warrior in the year of our Lord 2019?
Okay, 5 of
I
those
missed
hosted AEW,
2019.
and one of them hosted a ritual sacrifice to our Lord Avians.
I mean, Collin.
I was there. I can confirm that there was definitely a lot of people going down. They were definitely unholy. Now that was how that taping went.
Yep.
All right, I'm glad now that we have confirmation of that, we'll begin. First, eliminate the city that does not have an NFL team.
Eliminate the city that does not have an NFL team. Oklahoma City.
Second, eliminate the city that hosted Super Bowl 53.
Oh, Atlanta.
Third, eliminate the city that has 3 professional sports teams.
Eliminate the team that has 3 professional sports teams.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure I heard that. Los Angeles.
Fourth, eliminate the remaining city that has an indoor sports team.
And has an indoor sports team? Oh, man. Right now I'm leaning towards Seattle and Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, screw it. I'm going with my gut and saying Seattle.
Okay. Finally, eliminate the city whose NFL team leads the series between the 2 remaining.
That leads to sit between the 2 remaining. I mean, right now the most obvious answer would probably be like Baltimore, but Cincinnati's been around like forever, so they could have been like really good back then compared to today. So, not disrespecting the Cincinnati fans.
Well, I am not one of them, so don't think you're hurting mine. So, even though I watched Philip Scott qualify for A&W, like a 2-minute walk from there.
Again, I'm gonna go with my gut and say Baltimore.
Okay, and that puts the treasure behind Cincinnati. Let's go through them. First, eliminate the city that does not have a team. You said Oklahoma City. The correct answer is Oklahoma City.
Okay.
So that is 2 points. Second, eliminate the city that hosted Super Bowl 53, which took place in 2019. You guessed Atlanta, and the correct answer was in fact Atlanta. That was the infamous game that made Alex lose his mind when the Patriots beat the Rams 13-3.
That was a great game. I don't care what anyone says.
It
It was,
was defense.
It was defense, basically.
It was
Love
boring,
defense,
but it was
that
the
game
top
was
10 Super Bowl ever.
That is
I
a-
hate to break it to Flame, but there have been more than 10 Super Bowls.
Good football isn't always entertaining.
That was neither. That game was neither of those.
Before we all hate each other, although I do disagree with Flame, like
Flame, I was the one that invited you onto this show. Take it. I brought you into this world. I can take you out of it.
I retract
good
my
point.
previous statement. Super Bowl 53 is the 55th worst Super Bowl.
Think.
Great
Is
answer.
that better?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay,
You have made a factual statement.
okay, good.
Oh, what have I started?
Please don't kill me.
I didn't know asking about Super Bowl 53 would cause this much debate.
I mean, it's Super Bowl 53. Think about that.
This is fair. Third question I asked you was eliminate the city that has 3 professional sports teams. You said Los Angeles, and this is also a big 4 question. The correct answer to that was actually Seattle. This was kind of the tough question in the bunch because you have the Seattle Seahawks in the NFL, the Seattle Mariners in the MLB, and the new NHL team, I believe starting next year, the Seattle Dragons.
No,
Yeah, that's
so
the thing that threw me off.
Krakens.
I thought the Seattle Dragons were the XFL team.
Oh, they're the
Yeah,
Krakens. I'm
it's the
stupid.
Krakens.
I knew
Warren
there
Fast
was a-
stupid for 3 picks.
Thanks, host. You're a scumbag. You make mistakes like that all the time.
I mean, that was kind
I've
of a
never
cell phone
mistaken
there
an
because
NFL
you're the host of this episode and you called out the host, so think about that.
I mean, hey, I have one chance at glory. I will take my.
I have never made a mistake hosting the show.
Alright, well, this is the first mistake in 35 episodes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to let everyone down. And by that, I'm sorry, Alex's mom. Then we had eliminate the remaining city that has a sports team. You said Seattle Tacoma. It is in fact Los Angeles. As we mentioned, they have 2 NHL teams and 2 NBA teams. Baltimore and Cincinnati do not have either of those. Which takes us, though, to the final question, which is eliminate the city whose NFL team leads the series between the 2 remaining. As some may or may not know, Baltimore and Cincinnati are in the same division in the NFL, meaning that they get to play each other twice a year. And because of that, even though the Ravens are a relatively new team, they have played 49 times, and by a margin of 26 to 23, the Baltimore Ravens have won more games, which means that was correct, which puts the treasure behind Cincinnati, which means you have done your 6 points, you have earned 12 points in Treasure Hunter. Bubba, congratulations on your 12 points, and you still have 2 picks remaining.
Alright, 22.
Is 9 points, bringing you even closer to the pack.
Alright,
1 more.
2.
Well, it's everyone's favorite time of the year. I don't know if it is, but Bubba Ace, you are going to play Plinko for a chance to win up to 25 points. Yes, Flame, we
Alright.
actually play Plinko on this show.
Oh god.
Yeah, we've gotten a zip stuck in the wall before.
Alex, did you make graphics for this?
Yes.
Great. Here we go. The most single game yards in college football history belongs to Patrick Mahomes, who in 2016 had blank 9 yards against Oklahoma. The answer is not 719. Is the 7 correct or the 1 correct?
I'm going to say the 7 is right.
It's actually the 1. He had 819 yards. An incredible game for Patrick Mahomes. Has anyone ever heard of that guy since then? He's kind of gone off the radar. Anyways, let's go to the next question. Yeah, you know, tough scene.
Yeah, he's never going to get any sponsors for deals either.
I mean, I heard the Bears got a pretty good quarterback, Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, he's having a great career. You know, he's really taken off and gone to the races. All right, second question. Tony Sands holds the record for most rushing attempts in a game with blank carries. The answer is not 52. Is the 5 correct or the 2 correct?
I believe the 5 is correct.
That is correct. He actually had a whopping 58 rushing attempts. We're now balancing things out for the wide receivers. Tyler Jones in 2008 and Randy Gatewood in 1994 each had a record blank receptions in a single game. The answer is not 33. Is the first 3 correct or the second 3 correct?
I feel like this could have been written better. Because the 3 is correct and the 3 is correct. The 3 is wrong and the 3 is wrong.
Well, just you wait.
I'm gonna say the second 3.
The second 3 is in fact correct. They only had 23, still a ton of receptions, but they did not get up to 33. So you've earned a 3rd chip with 1 question to go. In 2013, Navy's Keenan Reynolds set the record for the most rushing touchdowns in a season by a quarterback with blank. The answer is not 33. Is the first 3 correct or the second 3 correct?
I mean, I kind of feel like this would be a trick one because like first was the second one, but it can obviously be the first one. So I'm just gonna take a random stab at it and say that the first 3 is it.
And that would be correct. He had 31 rushing touchdowns in 2013. That will get you a very solid 4 chips, a maximum of 20 points. Let's go to the board. All right, Bubba, you know the drill. You are going to tell my lovely assistant, Alex.
hate you.
See, now you know how I feel. You're going to tell him where you want to drop, and then he will drop. You'll have 4 drops. The middle is worth 5, and then it's 3, 2, 1 going outwards, and of course the zeros are worth 0. So best of luck, Bubba. Let's begin the Plinko dropping.
All right, let's start with the first chip below the eye.
Technically, I should be making you do this.
Oh, it's going a little left. It's coming back. And
Yeah, there we go.
good start. Do that 3 more times, and we're off to the races. But some people would still not call that a win.
All right, well, let's go 2 in a row. Let's do it again. Under the eye.
Under the eye. It's hanging in there, going a little left, but still guaranteed points. That's 2 up to 7.
Yep. That's good.
2 more to go.
All right, this time let's put it directly. Put under the K.
Under the K for Bubba. Changing it up a little bit. It is falling left a little bit. Oh, falling way left.
And
way left. Oh my word, that is on point though.
That was not K.
No,
that was terrible.
You are up to 8 points with 1 drop to go. Where are we going?
Well, I'm currently taking the L, so let's put it under the L.
I mean, you did get a 10,000, which a lot of people.
I know. I'm just saying that I'm even with this. I'll still.
Yeah, and that's worth 3. So all in all, pretty good Plinko. You finish with 11 points. Alex, the assistant, is having a fun time dropping the 5th chip and doing poor. Good job, Alex.
I hate you.
So now we go to Flame for the final question. And if he gets this right, this is going to be an incredible 1-pick lightning round. In the board game, Chutes and Ladders, how many spaces must a player travel in order to win?
100, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have 1 square remaining for the lightning. Flame has right 100 spaces. Flame has 3 picks out of the remaining 4 squares.
100 spaces is a win.
Yes. Where are we going?
Okay, so my first pick is the double one.
Yes, that is a good call on that because you have the orange box. Your first pick is doubled.
20.
Is a fantastic choice. It's the final accelerator, which would normally be 12, but it is doubled to 24 points. That puts you handily in the lead with 84. 2 picks to go.
16.
Is Who Am I? The 7-point clue. I celebrated my 50th birthday in January 2020.
Pass.
Probably wise, because that is a very vague clue, which is kind of the point of the game. 6-point clue. I was a news reporter for WDTN in Dayton, Ohio from 1995 to 1997.
Pass as well.
Okay. 5-point clue. While attending USC, I interned alongside Andy Cohen.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, we'll go on to the 4-point clue. 4-point clue. I gave birth to my son Charlie in September 2009.
Yeah, this is really hard.
Yeah.
I truly have no idea.
Okay, we will go on to the 3-point clue. 3-point clue. I revealed in 2013 that I had undergone blepharoplasty early in my career due to pressure from higher ups.
How many clues are there?
There's 2 more after this.
And next clue.
All right. 2-point clue. I got married to my husband, Les Moonves, in 2004 in Mexico. Should be worth 6 if you get it here. If you get it wrong, you'd be playing for 2 on the next clue, or you can pass and play for 3 on the next clue.
I recognize the name Les Moonves. I think Julie Chen.
Is that your answer?
Julie Chen.
Alex, go ahead and reveal the 1-point clue because that is the correct. 2000, I have hosted. Brother, it is Julie Chen. I tell you what, you weren't sure, and then you made a great guess, and that's worth 6 points.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme, that's a tough game, and you did pretty well. So, 1 pick remaining.
Okay. And the last number I'm choosing is 8.
Oh, that's a fantastic choice. It is add a quarter. We will add a quarter of your score, which is 22.5 points, and we round up. That is worth 23 points. It's 113. An incredible turn for Flame. He's blown the game open. It's time for the lightning round, and it will live up to his name. Bubba, you are in 3rd place, which means you will go first. Which one of the many squares on the board would you like?
Man, there's so many good choices. I don't know which one to choose. Let's try number 4. I have a good feeling about that one.
It's worth 7 points.
Oh,
now I'll take you to 65. We have a tight game for second. Going into process of elimination. Flame is at 113. Collin is at 68. Bubba is at 65. All right, boys. It all comes down to this. Someone is getting deleted at the end of the... Let's begin the process of elimination. Bubba.
We're starting with Longhorn and Outback. They're both steakhouses.
Is correct for 10 points. And you now have an incredible chance, if you can get it, to guess the red herrings.
I'm going to guess Robinson and Campbell.
Are not the red herrings.
I really hope somebody gets that someday.
Yeah, that would be kind of insane, I am not gonna lie. Anyways, we go to Collin.
I'll go for tonight and late because if they add the word "so" after that, they got late night talk shows on major networks. I think NBC and Tonight, so I think late soon CBS or something like that.
Yep, you've said all I need to hear. That's worth 10 points. You missed my little red herring. If you add, obviously, the blank show, there is Gong in the second column, so you could have said the Gong Show, which would have been a trap.
The hell is that?
It's a show on ABC that's like a kind of variety show. Anyways, I digress. I'm not worried about it. I've never seen it. So, what are the red herrings, Collin?
Oh, I was going to say Cloud and Gong anyway.
Are not the red herrings. Flame.
Money Lynch, which is Marshawn Lynch.
I'm sure that's his nickname, but that is not a correct match. Bubba.
I'm suing for copyright infringement.
Okay, how about 9 and Cover?
Connection?
How about 9 Inch Nails and the Cover album?
Got the match, not the connection. You actually mentioned this earlier. They can be preceded by Cloud. Cloud 9, Cloud Cover.
Exactly, that's why I'm trying to show that Cloud and 9 are not like separate on one, because I could have easily got Cloud 9, but they're in the same, so I couldn't make that connection.
Sure, I understand. It's a tricky one. Anyways, you now have a shot at getting the red herrings and ending the madness.
Yes. Times and Sooner.
Are not the red herrings.
Crap.
Collin.
Money is here because I hear when I get money. That's a stretch, but I'm desperate here for some kind of pick.
Collin, I'm glad money makes you that happy, but that is not a match.
friend and cheer? Because, like, friends make you happy?
That is a match. You did not get the connection.
It's
If
old
you
sitcoms, isn't it?
If you add an S, they are classic sitcoms. Friends and Cheers. Anyways, Flame, you now have a chance to stop the madness and take a massive lead in the quiz hexagon if you can guess the red herrings.
Cloud and Trafalgar?
Are not the red herrings. We go back to Bubba.
Cloud and magic.
Connection?
Because clouds can be considered magical because they're fluffy sky things.
Cloud and Magic are ladders on the infamous show run by Proto Sasuke. The Cloud ladder was in stage 3, the Magic ladder was in the final stage.
Okay.
Anyways, you now have another shot at getting the red.
Gargoyle and Sooner.
Or not the red herrings. We go to Collin.
Times and Campbell. I know they're the font time heroes. I think there's some font called Campbell.
What have I done? Not a
There's
match.
only like 20 possible combinations left.
Flame.
We only go on for so much longer.
That's not true. We always forget what has been said the longer this goes on, and we're going to repeat a bunch.
Bliss and Gong, because I want someone to treat my head like a gong, and the madness.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but that is not a match, unfortunately. So the madness will continue with Bubba Ace.
Okay. I don't know if this has already been guessed yet, but Robinson and Lynch, and both are last names.
Robinson and Lynch are the two last names of the primetime hosts of The Weakest Link, Ann Robinson and Jane Lynch. That was a tough one. Aren't they all at this point? Anyways, 5 additional points for Bubba. Takes you up to 90.
Wow, you're not giving him partial credit.
Were you?
I mean, I would have, but it's not my show.
All right, Bubba. My lovely assistant has advocated for you to receive 3 additional points. Congratulations.
Okay.
What are the red herrings?
This is a
Can
heresy.
I please end the madness?
No,
Yeah.
probably not.
Okay. Okay.
16 cheers.
How about Bliss and Gong?
Are not the red herrings.
Dang it!
Bliss and Sooner because of this game and Sooner it'd be Bliss.
Not a match! Flame! Holy shit, you guys have guessed everything that isn't.
Oh no, they'll find more.
I have a hat on and I am chucking this if this is another incorrect answer.
Gargoyle and Gong, because they both start with a G.
Holy shit, we got one. 5 points for Flame. Gargoyle and Gong are in the top right room in season 1 of Legends of the Hidden Temple. 5 points for Flame. Takes you up to 123. 1 out of 9 shot to stop the madness, in the words of Kevin O'Leary. What are the red herrings?
And myself a few minutes ago. Bliss and Trafalgar.
Are not the red herrings. We get to continue. Bubba.
My goodness. Money and Trafalgar.
Unbelievable. How are we doing this? It's not a match. Collin.
Money and Campbell.
Connection.
I don't know. I'm just throwing shit together that I don't think we've said
I
that.
know what it is.
What is it, Flame?
David Money and David Campbell from American Ninja Warrior.
Bingo.
Oh! I forgot David Money
I was
existed.
about to guess that.
This is a huge moment right here. If Collin guesses the red herrings, he will jump Bubba and be in Quiz Hexagon. If he doesn't, it's not looking great to come back to him. That said, this round has been a disaster, and I don't know. So with that in mind, Collin, what are the red herrings?
Listen Sooner.
It's over! They're the red herrings. We can go on with our lives. Unfortunate for me and Bubba Ace, but it's over. Bliss and Sooner were the red herrings. The other match was Times in Trafalgar. They are famous squares: Times Square in New York, Trafalgar Square in London. At the end of process of elimination, Flame has 123. Collin squeaks through by doubling his score to 103. Bubba, that was just unfortunate. You actually got
that entire round was unfortunate.
Bubba, you got 4 connections, the most of anyone in that round. I gotta say, you played really well, and it's just sometimes they don't go your way. And
it's just a tough scene.
I now have to say it. You have been deleted. Tonight's choices are PGA Tour events played in the 2018-2019 season. Winners of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in the UK. Elements on the periodic table with atomic weights below 100. Countries in Europe visited on The Amazing Race. Number of Academy Awards given out in 2020. Billboard Hot 100 Top 10s for Drake and attractions at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Collin, you are in second place. You may begin Quiz Hexagon.
I don't know any of these. I'm sure there's gotta be more, but let's just say there's 11. There's gotta be at least 11 attractions at Animal Kingdom.
Well, I can tell you that there are, in fact, 23.
I figured there'd be more, I just didn't know how much more, especially since that's Disney World and they got all the parks packed together. So I didn't know how they just...
It is very valid. But anyways, that gets you closer to Flame's lead, but it's Flame's pick.
Countries in Europe visited on The Amazing Race.
Okay, what's your guess?
8.
There are, in fact, 30. You could have gone much more aggressive there, but it does get you a solid 8 points, takes you up to 131. You go back to Collin.
That'll be like at least 30 elements under, with a talk weight under 100.
You're saying elements in 30?
Mm-hmm.
There are, in fact, 43, but that is 30 points, takes you up to 144, and you have taken the time being. Flame now with a chance to regain it.
I don't know.
We'll pick one and give it your best.
Winners
guess.
of the UK version of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Okay.
15?
There are, in fact, 19. So you have taken a slim 2-point lead as final individual round before we have the blind guess. Collin, what do you want?
I guess there's gotta be like 20 awards at the Academy Awards.
There are, in fact, 24. That brings you, though, to 164. Flame, this is your last individual round. Which one of these two do you want?
PGA Tour events played in, yeah.
How many?
I don't know what exactly, so I'm just gonna wing it, and I'm gonna guess something around, my current score, I'm just gonna guess 45.
There are, in fact, 46.
Woo!
An incredible guess for Flame. 45 points takes him up to 191. So it all comes down to this, though. Whoever's closest without going over will receive double points. And it could be enough to win the game right here. Go ahead and DM me how many singles Drake has had charted in Billboard's top 100, top 10. That thing is wrong, by the way. It's how many top 10s Drake has.
Your sheet said Billboard. Oh, top 10. I see. Yeah.
All right, it is time to crown a winner. Either unbelievable 8th win, or Flame will have 1 appearance and 1 win. Collin, you are in second place. What was your guess?
I said 38 because I always undersuit this and I always lose.
And Flame, what was your guess?
30.
Okay. This means that if there are 37 or less, Flame has won the game. If there are 38 or more, Collin has won the game. It all comes down to this. Who would have thought it would all come down to Drake tonight after this episode of college football?
And I'm just hoping this guy is relevant because I need a lot of points.
I would say he's pretty relevant, but
The very
the
end.
number of singles for Drake in the top 10 on Billboard is 41. Collin with an incredible guess of 38. He will receive 70 points.
Hey!
Your winner tonight with 240 points, winning for the 8th time. God help him, it's Collin Schaefer. What a comeback, I must say, good sir.
Okay,
Oh, wow,
can
who
I
saw that
retire?
coming?
Well, in any event, I would say job well done by all three.
Yeah.
So great game, really came down to the wire. That's it for my one time for the time being hosting the show. Let Alex know in the comments if you enjoyed it and if I should host another one. And the answer will probably be Alex doesn't want to let me take the reins again. So
Correct.
it will never happen again. Son
I
of a
can
bitch.
admit, I'm actually picturing one comment right now saying that you should stick to him hosting Irish
Yeah, it's
Warrior.
probably going to be one of his alt accounts.
This, well, we'll see if you can find what alt account is in the bottom of the comments. You know what I mean.
Frown
Anyways,
ferret.
From all of us here at Apex of Game Show, rock over London, rock on Chicago. In the words of the Ohio State University marching band,
My
we
back
don't
hurts.
give a damn for the whole state of Michigan, the whole state of Michigan, the whole state of Michigan. We don't give a damn for the whole state of Michigan because we're from Ohio.
Yeah, screw you, Philip.
I was about to say, unless you're Philip, then we like you. But you didn't let me say that. Roll the
Yeah,
endings.
so you kind of ruined the moment, but that's the way it goes.
Nice and easy on this, all right? Nice and easy. Nice and slow. Go back a little bit. There you go. Start from there. You'll have more. Oh!
From the 12, Jones.
心に火が灯る Get down 揺れる回る触れる切ない気持ち二人で一緒に眠る Winter Rain あなただけ見つめて私だけ見つめて明日を誓う
Car breaks. The sixth and fatal shot, frame 313, takes Kennedy in the head from the front. This is the key shot. The president going back and to his left. Shot from the front and right. Totally inconsistent with a shot from the depository. Again, back to the left. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Back and to the left.
The country that borders Greece and Turkey. We figured that was the toughest. That was Bulgaria is the country. I'm not sure anyone could get that.
Answer, police. Detain the question.
Detain the question, detain that question. The question was bananas gonna send it to jail.
Flame.
Times and sooner, because like sooner or later, one of us has to get an answer right.
Oh my god.
You have got to.
That is not a match.
You got to keep that in there.
Keep that in.
Yeah, there's no way they should not leave that in there.